Yes!
Yes.
Na-toxic ako because I feel like I was micromanaged. Like,
Screen capture niya talaga yung buong desktop mo ba? Bantay sarado ka, like 24/7, hindi ka makahinga.
Yes. Yes.
yes,
I have been with a toxic. Well, it's not an agency. It was a direct hire. It was very different. And I was with them for 3 years, handling a lot of different tasks with a very, very low salary.
my first PA agency where I came from, I don't like it. I used to like it because it gave me the best hourly rate back then, 2020. Pero years after, na-toxic ako because I feel like I was micromanaged. Like, we have this time doctor, time tracker, and then screen records. At pag hindi gumagalaw yung mouse mo in 2 to 3 minutes or 5 minutes, na-notify siya yung magbabawas ng oras sa timesheet mo. And they actually hire someone to check all your screen recordings para makita yung productivity mo. So, hindi ko siya bet.
Yes, because of the time tracker wherein screen capture niya talaga yung buong desktop mo ba? Bantay sarado ka, 24/7, hindi ka makahinga, ganyan.
I've actually been a part of 4 different virtual assistant agencies before finding COVID MPA. So, with my experience before, I was being micromanaged by the staff of the virtual assistant agency more than the client micromanaged me. So, aside from time tracker, very low pay, no compensation, unpaid trainings, and open webcam for straight 8 hours, I almost gave up applying to virtual assistant companies here.
I've been with other VA agencies before na toxic, and ang hitas part ko doon is micromanaging, yung parang every minute and every hour of the day, nagchat-chat si manager or si team leader updating you about the job and all.
No, wala pa akong VA agency na napuntahan.
No, Coconut VA is the first VA agency that I worked for.
No. This is my first VA agency.
No, I haven't been to any VA agency before.
I left because there wasn't enough support. Support by like kahit onting guidance, no proper like training documents, and yun nga, parang may micromanagement na nagaganap dahil sa time tracker.
After hitting 1-year mark with that specific virtual assistant agency, I said to my client that, hey, I want to quit. Sometimes I forgot to log in my time tracker for about 15 minutes, and they will charge the whole 1 hour to my payroll. But according to my client, they will charge my client the full 8 hours, and they will only pay me 7 hours. And even though I sent them screenshots of, hey, I'm already working, I just forgot to clock in, with the proof and approval of my client, it's very hard to fight for that specific 1 hour discrepancy on my pay. And aside from that, the pay is not even 50% of what the client is paying. So when I was talking to my client that time, I told him, hey, I was gonna resign. He asked me actually how much the agency is paying me. So I told him they're paying me $350. And he told me that he's actually paying the agency $11. And I told him that they're deducting this amount of hours whenever I log in 15 minutes, 5 minutes late on the time tracker. So during that time, he just told me that he will talk to the owner of the virtual assistant agency since he was friend with the owner. So he hired me directly, and I was able to leave the agency that I was with during that time.
Umalis ako kasi nga, I feel like with my quality of work versus yung kino-call out ako sa productivity na hindi naman totoo, ay hindi ko deserve. So, I realized na being micromanaged in this type of freelancing world is really not for me. I don't deserve it.
What made me leave the workplace is because of that, the toxicity, and because I was handling so much and was only paid so little. And I knew that I could, as a single mom, I needed to provide for my kid. And with all the things that I was doing, all the roles that I was handling there, I knew that I could do better.
Number one, micromanaging. And second is delayed payment. Delayed yung sawdust was my hatest.
For me, siguro, syempre, number one, yung walang micromanagement. Yun talaga yun eh. Kasi building trust dapat doon sa being a VA agency, tinatrust mo yung VAs mo and what they're doing with their clients.
Freedom. It's rare that you find an agency na meron kang freedom with your time, and also at the same time, yung agency na always there for you whenever you have questions or any help na kailangan mo, andyan sila agad.
A toxic-free VA agency for me ay yung agency na number one, hindi siya micromanaging. Number two is may pakialam siya sa well-being mo. Number three is hindi ka binibilangan. Number four is yung benefits ay pangmalakasan and the pay is giving.
Para sa akin, ang toxic-free VA agency siguro is may work-life balance talaga and paid tips.
A toxic-free VA agency for me is one, of course, yung walang screen recording devices or softwares na ginagamit, and one of that is VA-centric. So, hindi lang client yung iniisip lagi. Because if a VA agency is VA-centric, it means na inaalagaan yung well-being na virtual assistant. So, well-being, positive work culture, and then financial stability, provides above average pay, health and wellness, Covenant VA gives each of all the VAs, not only full-time but part-time as well. And Covenant VA takes care of the well-being of the VAs, and that is, for me, at the finish line, a toxic-free VA agency.
For me, toxic-free environment of a virtual assistant agency is trust. The agency will hire you because they trust you that you know how to do your job without time tracker, without nagging you, without micromanaging you. They trust you that you know when to ask for help. They trust you that the client trusts you because the client hires you after the interview. And they provide enough compensation, fair pay for their VAs, and a supportive community.
An environment where there's work-life balance, where I get to enjoy my time with my family after work, and I don't get up in the morning kind of already dragging my feet to work.
Your freedom to from the time tracker, so walang time tracker, so there is like trust that is given to you. Of course, you should have like an integrity to work then, and then freedom to work anywhere, since hindi kailangan ng meeting araw-araw. And then lastly, freedom to cheka for the very laid back and lang siya, chill culture, ganyan. So
I've been working with Eric even before Covenant VA. So when he founded Covenant VA, I decided to follow him there.
Kasi it was really intriguing. Yung Coconut VA na na company name, it was intriguing. And also because I saw Eric's TikTok and then LinkedIn post. Sa LinkedIn ko sila unang nakita. And I told myself na parang this CEO is parang, he's so cool. Parang lang siya, living life here in the Philippines. It was a stint that he did way back 2019, I guess. But yeah, so yun talaga nakapag, sa akin, encourage na mag-apply kasi it seems pretty cool.
I already knew before I even started working there the kind of community that they were trying to build, and so I knew that again their values are aligned with mine, and I wanted that. I wanted to be part of it.
Funny story, I was doing an online job fair in my own community kay Kukurat V. Imbis na ang ma-entice ay yung audience ko ay habang nag-online job fair sila, ako na yung nag-a-apply at the same time sa website nila. So, I love the culture, I love the vibe, and that's why I felt like this is the right VA agency for me.
Well, when I was looking for a direct client or a VA agency at the time, na-attract talaga ako sa Coconut VA because they're giving above average pay plus all the benefits. Kasi hindi lahat ng VA agencies nagpo-provide ng predictable pay, hindi lahat ng VA agencies nagpo-provide ng PTO or paid US holidays. So, when I had my initial interview here at Coconut VA, the sense ko in the vibe, they're very chill, they love their VAs so much, they give their importance to their VAs, and even the founders are as well really good people, and you can sense that if you get to, join, talk to them. It's initial interview na. So that's, nung initial interview ko with Liza, after that, I really decided na I'm gonna do my best to get in at Coconut VA, and now I'm here.
I saw Eric's TikTok video way back 2021 where he tried to live as a virtual assistant here in the Philippines for 1 month. And that's where I see all the benefits of Coconut VA, where they offer 13-month pay, 22 paid leave credit, a lot of 6-month milestone gift, 1-year milestone gift, and recently we went to Boracay. The 100 VAs went to Boracay. So when I saw Eric's video, I was like, hey, I want to join this virtual assistant agency. This is the agency that I want to join. So I waited for 6 months. So I applied and waited for 6 months before Liza called me for an interview. And when I got in, it was really like a happiest part of my career as a virtual assistant at that time.
I decided to join Coconut VA because it's a very laid-back community, and of course, the founders and executives are very helpful and approachable. First time ko makita ng mga founders na kayang-kaya i-message sila sa Slack, ganyan. Very, very approachable, and they are open to suggestions. They are very much open to receive those kinds of messages.
Nakita ko sila sa TikTok when I saw Eric nag-post na trinay nila yung pumunta sila dito sa Philippines to try the wage sa earner ng mga VA nila. That's when the time that I decided to join Coconut VA.
I was referred by my cousin, and luckily, nakakuha ko agad ng client.
In terms of work culture, it's really amazing because we have town halls wherein we get to meet the existing VAs and also yung mga new VAs na kaka-hire pa lang. We welcome them, and then during town hall, meet and greet, ganyan, meet mo yung mga existing and new VAs, and also the founders. And then we also have quarterly meetups, so wherein we meet in person, in the flesh, yung mga VAs, and then the getaway. So we have getaways, yung last time sa Boracay.
My experience here at Coconut VA in terms of work culture has been wonderful. It has been amazing. We operate on trust kasi, so there's no micromanagement, and then Coconut VA will help you find your strengths and then help you develop it. If you have weaknesses naman, that they're always there to support you on that.
My experience has been amazing. I've been with the company for over 2 years now, but we've been consistent with the positive community, the type of environment that we have in place, and so yeah, it's been great.
I cannot compare it to anything. You've probably heard of companies say people first, or like their tagline is people first, but I have not seen any other company who is actually a people first culture. And I can't even say that Coconut VA's culture is people first because we're more win-win-win. Because we don't prioritize one thing, we make sure that the client, the business, and the VAs win together. We don't proceed if one is being taken advantage of, or the odds are at someone else's favor, not equally distributed.
Walang masabi. Sobrang trusting to think na this is my very first VA experience, as in I was from the corporate industry, and for them to just let me go freely doon sa systems and all, they really trusted me from day one agad. It was such a refreshing feeling being at work.
Yeah. Experience so far, it's really great. I don't have any complaints with work culture with Coconut VA because lagi silang andyan yung nagagabay sa amin. And whenever I need help, I have questions, my internal team andyan and also my co-VAs are always there for me to help and answer my questions. Yeah.
I love the work culture at Coconut VA. They don't treat you as others. They treat you as family. I've been close to the founders and super close din kami ng mga other virtual assistants. So, sobrang ganda ng mga benefits. And yeah, that's why I love working here at Coconut VA.
Ay, grabe. Nakasaya here. Sobra. As in, nagulat ako na ganito pala yung culture dito. As in, friends kami ng HR, friends kami ng internal team. As in, parang ako family. As a family talaga here.
Wala akong masabi. Kung naghahanap kayo ng VA agency na pakiramdam mo ay nasa direct line ka with stability, then this is the right agency for you. They give you high pay, they give you the benefits na talaga magsusustain ang lifestyle mo. Especially there's like the 13-month pay in HMO regardless if you're a part-timer or a full-timer. And the work culture, the win-win-win culture ay talagang winner for me. Wherein talagang they make sure na you are growing not just when it comes to career but personally as well. So I just love that idea there.